on the trip because I'm excited to be able to show compassion and love to the people there.
The thing I'm really excited about is seeing the kids again. I went last year and the kids are just so amazing to be around.
I want to go to India because everyone tells me that that's where you feel God and that's where you feel the presence of God. And having been raised in a Christian family and going to church and going to Christian school all my life, that's something I've never experienced. I've never experienced Jesus. I've never experienced the presence of Jesus, and that's everyone who's gone to India says that's where the presence of Jesus is. So I want to go experience the presence of Jesus as well. So that's why I'm going.
Main reason I'm going probably because I haven't been too strong in my faith, and I'm thinking that this trip might help me, kickstart it, get it up and going.
I've always kind of been in my heart to do missions, and I've never really had the opportunity to do it. But I think this is a good way to kind of ease myself in.
Originally I was going because I thought it would be like a really awesome experience, and I love to travel, and I would be traveling with my friends. It would just be something really fun to do, learn some new stuff, and it'd just be like an amazing time. But as we learn more about what we'll be doing in India, it sort of became more about the home and the kids there, and it's sort of like, what can God do through me for them?
Well, I'm going on the India trip because I really want to see the kids, and I got really inspired from hearing the stories from last year's India team, and so I just really wanted to get to know the kids on a personal level and just be there, spend time with them and bless them as much as possible as we're at the home.
I'm going to India to see the kids again. I love them so much from the last time I saw them, and I would really love to see them one more time.
I really feel like I'm called to serve. Like the job that I do and the volunteering that I've done, I feel like serving people is really beneficial and rewarding, and I feel really happy when I do it. So I feel like going to see the kids is going to be super amazing.
I always thought it'd be something really cool to do, to go out to a different country, see what problems that they have, and see how God works through their lives, and to be kind of a part of that process. I always thought that would be really cool.
And I just saw this as a really good opportunity to go deeper and see who God really is.
I've always had a bit of a kind of connection with that sort of problems, of being left alone and abandoned, so I've been very interested always to find my own way to help.
I wanted to go to help the kids and to see the joy that they bring and their compassion.
Living here, I'm so blessed to live here, I have everything I could ever want, and it's like, how can I use that to help others less fortunate than me? How can God use me as His light, as an example to those kids? And also, how can God use them to teach me something and to show me what it's like living in that world, and to show me how the joy that they have comes from God. It's not based around their circumstances, and that's something I want to learn. And also I would just like God to use me to teach them something as well from my lifestyle and from my experiences. So that's why I want to go to India.
KCS, thank you so much for sending the VBS team. They are such a wonderful team. We are so blessed by each and every one of them.
The journey starts with an overwhelming goodbye. The excitement of new adventures soon to arrive.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, just about to start our approach into Delhi.
But then it hits you. You're in India, a place where the horns are always honking and the color is vibrant. The place where normal smells become unknown, and you start to realize, I'm in India. The place that is so unique, so vivid, and in the midst of all the commotion, you see what this country is about and how they behave. Behave in such a way that shakes your knowledge of things that you know are true. But when it's all over, you start to realize that this place is filled with so much love. And then you forget about all the doubt of knowing what is true, and you unfold something that is so out of the ordinary, a family.
This is amazing grace. This is unfailing love. That you would take my place.
family, one big one, and instantly you're a part of it, making bonds that can never be broken, playing games that they never forget, and trying to remember names that you still forget time after time. And when it's all over, well, I can't describe what kind of feeling it is, leaving a big part of your family. The family that showed you so much love and grace. But He knows. He knows the journey that everyone is on, and He has brought His kingdom here. Where does He plan on next?